What's up, you guys? And so today I want to talk to you about one of the key things that will help you in your investment journey. So what is this key thing that will help you in your investment journey, especially if you're just starting out? Well, that is your circle of competence. Yes, your circle of competence. So what is that? What is the circle of competence? It's a phrase that Warren Buffett uses a lot if you check out his videos. And essentially, I'll sum it up for you guys. It's essentially just what you know and what you know very, very well. For example, what's in my circle of competence are banks. I've worked at the financial industry for many, many years. I know a lot of the ins and outs of a bank, how a bank works, the profit and loss, the income statements and the balance sheets, and just overall just how a banking process and a banking system works. So my circle of competence within the financial industry, and specifically banks, is pretty high. Another of my core competencies is the energy sector. And part of that is because I did work in the energy sector and, again, learned the ins and outs of the company, the financial statements, etc. Now, what does that mean for you? Do you have to work at one of these industries to have a circle of competence for you? Absolutely not. You can figure out your core competence pretty easily, especially as a novice investor. And one of the first things is just, what are some of the things in your day-to-day life that you enjoy or you consume? Do you, for example, use an iPhone? Are you a big Apple product person? Do you own Apple TV? Do you own an iPhone? Do you own a Mac? Do you own all the other products? Do you use Apple Pay, et cetera, et cetera? Then if so, that is the beginning, that be considered the beginning stages of building your core competence. For example, Warren Buffett loves Coca-Cola.
Probably 5 12-ounce Cokes a day, and that's about 700 calories. And I've been doing it more or less all my life. I can't imagine anybody that feels better than I do. I mean,
not only because of the fundamentals of the company itself, but he literally loves Coca-Cola, even at his age. So that's one example of, you don't have to be working for a company or an expert at a specific industry. Just look at the things that you enjoy yourself, and that's the first step on building your core competency. Once you establish the beginnings of your core competency, meaning it's something that you actually enjoy, then the next step would be to look into what's out there, looking into the news, looking what's new with Apple. You know, are they coming up with new products? And you can just Google this stuff, right? And usually that starts with headline reading. That's like Apple's, creating this new technology, or Apple's doing this, or Apple's doing that. That would be the second level of building your core competency, which is basically just be interested in that product or that company. Just be interested in what's coming out from a high level, and high level meaning just from a very generic, basic level. And then the third thing that you would want to do in building your core competency is actually diving even deeper into the company, not just the surface level, not just headline readings, not just, what is Yahoo News or Yahoo Business or whatever saying about the business, but you yourself do a deep dive into the business. Go onto their website, look at their financial statements, figure out how to read an income statement, figure out how to read a balance statement or a balance sheet. Then figure out what are the projections of that business. Another deep dive is be on their calls, their shareholder calls that anyone can be on, and read up on some analysis that people have done. That's doing a deep dive into the company, and that's when you really start to build your core competency over a company. Now you might think, well, George, I don't have time to do all that, and I understand, but this will help you. Definitely help you in your investment journey. Definitely from a psychological standpoint, from a mental state, it's going to help you, because if you don't build some type of interest in a company, especially a company you're going to want to invest in the long term, you're going to be very emotional. You're going to hear what all these headlines are saying, or what other people are saying, or what other people are doing. and you're going to bail and you're going to sell. Part of having a core competency is to establish a strong foundation in the conviction of your picks on whatever stock or company that you're wanting to invest in. So this isn't for, day traders. This isn't for someone that's just going to YOLO on some accounts, which I have nothing against. I have a small percentage of my portfolio that I do that with, but to really truly build wealth over time, you want to invest in companies that are going to do well over time, and they're going to bring a lot of value to you in the next 10, 20, 30 years. That's how true wealth is built. No matter what you hear out there, getting rich quick is surefire way to get poor fast. And I don't have to tell you this. Just Google how getting rich quick is not that great for you. Wealth gained hastily will dwindle, but whoever gathers it little by little will increase it. So go check it out. Just Google it, Proverbs 13:11. So developing your core competency will help you invest in sound companies that you believe in, that you have strong convictions for, that will help you stick it out over time, year over year, through all the weathering and the ups and downs and whatever the headlines are saying about the company is going to help you stick with them for a long period of time. So that's it, guys. That's all I have. Want to go over that with you. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. Your support would be greatly appreciated, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.